அன்னவயல் புதுவையாண்டாள் அரங்கற்கு பன்னு திருப்பாவை பல்பதியம் இந்நிசையால் பாடிக் கொடுத்தாள் நற்பாமாலை பூமாலை சூடிக் கொடுத்தாளைச் சொல்லு. சூடிக் கொடுத்த சுடற்கொடியே தொல்பாவை பாடி அருளவல்ல பல்வளையாய் நாடினி வேங்கடவர் கென்னவெறிய நிம்மாத்தம் நாம் கடவா வண்ணமே நல்கு. It is 29th day today since we started this wonderful journey of discourse. It is last but one day. Tomorrow is Makara Sankranti, and that is when the Margazhi month or Dhanur month will get over. It is not that we need to be in Krishna Anubhavam or Rama Anubhavam or need to learn about Hanuman only during this month, but it is a good starting point because, as I said, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning is called a Brahma Muhurtam. For Devas, Margazhi month is the Brahma Muhurtam. So that is when we start our day with a very positive start. Day before yesterday, we spoke about how we need to be together, what is uniting us, how that Bhagavad Chintana makes us very positive. All those things we saw. Yesterday we spoke what is that Andal or any goddess who is actually doing for us. Today we have actually come together to God, and Goddess has spoken on behalf of us. Now we need to ask the God what we want. Simple question. What we want in life. Interestingly, someone asked my guru, can you bless my child that he need to complete his 10th standard with the flying colors? Guru blessed. The same person came after 2 years and then said, the only thing I want in life is he need to pass the 12th standard with flying colors. Then he blessed. Within 3 months he came back and said, the only thing I want is he need to get a best of the best college and he need to get admitted in a good college. He blessed. Then after 4 years, he came and then asked, my son needs a good company to work. That's the only thing I want. He blessed. Then after 3 years he came, my son needs a good girl to get married and then live a happy life. That's the only thing I want. At that point in time, we will realize that the only thing we want is not that the only thing we want. It is just that particular time, it is that particular situation we are asking to God, that's the only thing I want. This starts from our birth up until the time we live. Our situation change, our time change. So what is that we can go and ask? The second one is, we can ask anything. Bhagavan is there to give us. Within people, the requirement will change. I might ask for a better car. Someone else might ask for a better house. Someone else might ask for a better job or life or something like that. So what is that we can go and ask? Is it even good to ask? Ideally, in Bhagavad Gita, to Arjuna, Krishna says, Arjuna, there are 3 types of people who come to me. One is Aishwaryarthi, another one is Kaivalyarthi, the third one is Bhagavallabharti. And these 3 people make me a person who always gives. And Bhagavan is the person who always gives. He never receives. We are the person who always receive. We never give. Well, you can argue, I have given to Bhagavan so much number of amount last year, or so much amount of fruits last year, food last year, but he is called Avapta Samasta Kaman. which means this food is not his requirement. It is we are going and offering. He did not come and ask. 5 days before we saw how a couple actually spoke about 100 Nuru Tada, 100 Akara Disal or Ven Pongal they wanted to give to kids, but they don't have anything. But Bhagavan made sure that actually happened. It is that intention he actually sees. Patram, Pushpam, Palam, Toyam. You can come with anything, but come with bhakti. That is what he says. You don't come with saying that I don't have bhakti. For example, if we are giving pomegranate, for example, to God, when we go to the Sannidhan of God, we are giving pomegranate. Someone else is giving a 2 rupees banana. There the priest actually did the Amsigam to everybody, to God, and then while giving, he gave the pomegranate to him and then he gave the banana to me. If I come back and tell, no, pomegranate is mine, banana is his, then I am having a flaw. Because when it goes to Bhagavan, it is prasadam. It is for everybody. Even that pomegranate needs to be divided to everybody, banana need to be divided to everybody. Nothing is for me. So the intention is very important rather than what I actually give. Do I have even that particular notion of actually even, for example, if I see a flower, I should see a garland. Oh my God, this garland is always will be good for my Krishna. This garland will be good for my Andal. If I have that intention, he actually makes sure that he is satisfied that he has wore that garland. I buy that is the second one. So what is that I can go and ask to God? First thing, we are the receiver and we need to ask something. This particular Pashuram actually tells us that we are not supposed to ask so many things. We are supposed to ask only something. I will draw back to a point where Krishna tells Arjuna that there are 3 types of people who comes. One is Aishwaryarthi. Aishwaryarthi are the people who actually goes and asks him, I need a house, I need a car, I need a bike, I need jewels. All those things are Aishwaryam, right? Aishwaryarthi, these people are. Second level of people are Kaivalyarthi. Kaivalyarthi means someone who goes and asks their Jivatma itself. I need to realize my own Jivatma. This is what is their requirement. This is Kaivalyarthi. The third one is Bhagaval Labharthi, which means the one who goes to him and then asks for only him. I don't have any requirement. I wanted to just be with you. There is one Alvar who says, Padiyai kidandu nin pavaravai kanbene. I need to be a stair in your temple. That is what he says. If there is a next Janma, I don't know whether if there is a next Janma, but if there is a stair, I need to be in Tirumala. Everyone can even stamp on me and then come inside. So I need to be there. Padi, I need to be like a stair, a step over there in your Sannidhanam. That is what he says. And this is the biggest level. Let us say we are actually Aishwaryarthis and we actually ask to God. It is not bad to ask to God. It is okay to ask because 2 days before we saw Bhagavan is our father, Tayar is our mother. Who are we going to ask? We have a requirement. We will be asking only our parents, right? It is okay to ask. But what is not good to ask is we go and ask something. For example, I need 5,000 rupees. I go to my father and then ask, I need 5,000 rupees. As simple as that. The fake way of being a bhakti to him is what he doesn't like. Just because I needed that 5,000, I actually go to him. I go to him with a lot of services. That is because it is not a bargain. The father is going to tell, even you do all these services or not, all my properties are for you. So I am anyway going to give you. This 5,000 rupees, no. Whatever I earned, I will give you. But you don't have to fake it. So that fake one is what Bhagavan is not liking. Here in this Pashuram, Andal actually tells this. Sittanjirigalai vandu unnai sevittu un potta marayadiye potrum porulgelal petram yeithunnum kulathil pirandu nee kutreval engalai kollamal pohadu ittrai parigolvan annugan govinda ettrekkum ஏழேழு பிறவிக்கும் உந்தன்னோடு உற்றோமேயாமோ உமக்கே நாம் ஆட்சேவோம் மற்றை நம் காமங்கள் மாற்று. This is a very, very key word. In all these 29 days, we have seen so many things. We have seen about Hanuman, we have seen about Sita, we have seen about Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, Vidura. We have seen about so many people. What is common in all those things are, these are Bhagavad-Labartis. They only wanted Rama. They only wanted Krishna. They don't want anything. They will not even tell. I'll tell you a very nice story from Mahabharata of Vidura. Right? Krishna went as a messenger. We saw Hanuman went as a messenger, right? Krishna went as a messenger from Pandava to Kaurava. He went as a messenger and he needs to be treated properly. He stayed at Vidura's home. Vidura has a small home. Then next day he went to the courtyard. When there is a courtyard, everybody actually asked Krishna, why did you go and stay in Vidura's house? Right? There is a Tuchadana's house, which is the biggest palace in this place. Duryodhana's is the second biggest. Bhishmas are there. Dhritarashtra's are there. Karnans are there. There are so many palaces here. Why did you go to Vidura? This is the same thing. Actually, Krishna answers very well. Vidura is the person who invited Krishna to that particular place. When he invited, he showed every of the house. This is Tuchadana's house. Do you want to stay here? Krishna said, show me other house. Dhritarashtra house. Do you want to stay here? Other house. Karna. Then Duryodhana. Every palace he actually showed. Then there is a small hut. He asked, whose house is that? Vidura actually responds saying, that is your house, Karna. That is what is required. He did not even say that is my house. That is a small hut. He says, Karna, that is your house. That is why I went and stayed there. Vidura did not even know a word called aham. I don't know, this is my house. He doesn't say that. He always says that. So we will have a deity in our home. We will have a particular person or anybody Lord in our home. Anyone asks us, we should actually say, for example, my house Lord name is Santana Krishnan. If someone asks, is it your house? I should always say it is Santana Krishnan's house. I am staying in his house. That is what is called Bhagavad-Labarti. This small thing we need to start. See, Bhagavad-Labarti is not the greatest thing. It is for the people like Sita or like Hanuman is a great thing. But we are not in that level. But at least let us start with it, saying that Mattrai nam kamangal matru. Andal goes and asks Krishna that please change any other greediness I have. I don't want anything. First thing she goes and then asks is, I should not ask anything to you. That is what she says. Mattrai nam kamangal. I don't want anything. I want only Lord Krishna. Say for example, here to Arjuna, Lord Krishna actually responds. Arjuna again asks back a question. Out of these three, who do you like so much? He says, I like all these three people. It is not that I have bias to do that. He has this requirement. He has not come to that particular level. Say for example, there is a principal in a school. There are 12th standard students, there are 10th standard students, and there are LKG students. LKG students will not be as bright as the 12th standard students. They don't know so many subjects like 12th standard students. But for the principal, all three are students. It is not like this is LKG, it is at this level. He is coming and asking for a bike, he is asking, he is in the LKG level. Someone is asking for me, he is in the 12th standard level. We need to actually start from there. We can't be staying in LKG forever. We need to start somewhere, move to UKG, first standard, second standard, then move towards 12th standard. But principal is principal. That will not actually change. He is going to give whatever we ask, but can we ask that is what we need to ask. That is what here Andal actually says. First, everybody came together, so we are united. Second one, Bhagavan actually asked, why did you everybody come? I am not the actual person. Then Tayar, Andal actually talks to Bhagavan and then says, no, you are one among us, so give us what we want. Now, he asked, what do you want? She says, Mattrai nam kamangal matru. I don't want anything. I wanted only your Thiruvadi. Yettraikum yezhu piravikkum. It is not just this piravi. For all the seven, all the piravis, all the janmas I am in, I want only you, only your Thiruvadi. That's what Andal actually says. It's a great message. So today, Sittan Chirukalai Vandunnai Sevittu, which is by 5:30 we need to get up and then go to Bhagavan and then say this. So Matrainam Kamangal Matru is the message what Andal actually gives today. Tomorrow is the last day. Very interesting day as well. We have a very great question. We will answer that as well. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Narayana.